We had what I thought was a very constructive and cordial and informative meeting, and we agreed that we would meet again tomorrow morning in the Senate's office here at 9 o'clock, and with the group that's been meeting, including the other legislative leaders on both sides, and we'll continue to work to make progress and try to avoid a shutdown if it's all possible.
Nope, I guess you can ask questions.
We'd agree.
How close are you? How assured do you feel that a shutdown will be avoidable?
Let me quote the governor. We've, in many times when we've talked about this, in order to make sure that we can have frank and honest conversations in the room, we agreed to that cone of silence in there, that we not only feel comfortable that things won't be leaked out or be misinterpreted, we're not going to say beyond what we've talked about before.
Governor, why should we not know what is being negotiated behind closed doors?
Because this is my 10th legislative session, and every other one of them, and the same thing's going on, and you guys know that, and because for the same reason, because we can have a candid conversation, and everybody doesn't have to watch every word and worry that it's going to be in one of your stories. I mean, it's just we went the other way with the public process, and you saw the impasse. The people of Minnesota could see the impasse. So now we're saying we're committed to doing everything possible to resolve that impasse. That's in the public interest. That's overwhelmingly in the public interest. So that's the way we're approaching it, and I do think it's respectful of the way the things get done here, at least in my life experience.
Can you tell us what you mean by constructive today? What does
Positive,
it mean to
good.
people outside this building?
It means good. It means that we had a very good conversation, and they asked some very good questions, and I had some answers, and said I wanted to think about it some more and get back tomorrow. And it was cordial, and we talked about the realities from both of our perspectives of the situation. So I thought very worthwhile.
Do you think this code of silence is making things better? Is making toward more progress than if it were the other way?
Oh, absolutely. As I said, we've done it the other way, where everything was in the public arena, and we have an impasse. So I think this has enabled us to be candid with one another from all perspectives, and toss out ideas that no one's agreeing to, by tossing them out and doesn't get pinned with and the like. You want to elaborate?
With people understanding that eventually this is going to be, a solution will be found, what do you say to folks who say, why couldn't you find the eventual common ground without the pain and get it settled before a shutdown?
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
But Governor, there's a difference between releasing details of negotiations and saying with confidence that you think that you'll avoid a shutdown. Do you think that you'll avoid a shutdown?
It's either one is possible, that we will and that we won't. And I'm not going to lay odds on it, but those are the two possibilities. We're committed to doing everything possible with these negotiations to avoiding a shutdown.
Legislative staffers have been tweeting unabated about the governor's lack of detail on the cuts that he expects to be rolled out in May. Is that an issue inside, Mr. Speaker?
That may or may not have happened in the past. It has not happened now. We again will, we're talking about the budgetary items: education, healthcare, transportation, public safety. We're talking about the exact same things we've been talking about, and because this is a very different legislative makeup, because these are tough economic times, these are difficult budget items to work through, it's taking us a little longer. I think most Minnesotans would say, do it right, get it right the first time, and if it takes a little bit longer, it's worth the while, because this is such tough times.
Governor, the Speaker and the Majority Leader held a press conference this morning, asked again that you call a special session, even if it's to act on the bills where there is agreement. Are you any more inclined to do that?
No, I've said consistently for 2 months that this has to be a complete agreement, and I still believe that's possible, and that's what I want to see. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.